Hello, this is Stefano with Stefano's Espresso Care. How to descale an Elektra Semiautomatica. Because of the finish, it is a little more, I wouldn't say complicated, but a little more to be paying attention rather than some other machine, a little more forgiving. Make sure you don't have any leaks from the side glass or from the fitting that goes to the heating exchanger. I prepare a solution of 1 to 10 with descaler. Let it cool down. Already have the boiler partially filled with just water, so we don't take the risk to expose the heating element. I connect a pipe to the line. Hence, we don't want to put descaler solution inside the water bowl because it will damage the finish that is made internally, the nickel plating. At this point in time, the steam valve is open, the knob is removed, solution inside the descaler or container. I'm turning the machine on, I'm filling up the boiler. Pretty much to the point of overfilling it. As the air is escaping, I'm gonna shut the steam valve and I'm making sure that my water line reaches the solution. Yes, it does. Now, keep filling. Hopefully I have enough for the demonstration. The noise is telling us that the hose is going above the line. And I'm keeping an eye to see that the solution reaches just about a centimeter or so from the bottom of the fitting that I see. Once that's achieved, I position also a little container underneath the heating exchanger, aka the group head passages, and I do the same thing. I make sure that some descaler solution will go inside and out from the heating exchanger. Keeping an eye on the machine, I will let it sit here as the machine heats up, and this of course is assuming that your heating element works, and let it sit from a minimum of half an hour to sometime even overnight. Just keep an eye that no leakage will occur while you are doing it. Once you see that the water level or the descaling solution level reaches the top of the boiler and is trying to exit, just shut the machine off and again let it sit from half an hour to more. Stand by for the next step. As the water level is rising, as the water is heating up and consequently expanding and rising, is starting to overfill the boiler, I'll make sure to open the steam valve so some of the descale solution will also activate or clean the steam valve passage. Again, make sure you have a container so there is no dripping in any of the finished parts. And I suppose if the machine is not heating properly, then you can pour the descale solution directly inside the boiler, at that point boiling hot, and then you can do the same passage with the cold descale solution only to fill the heating exchanger. With cold water will still be better than not descaling at all. The water heating up will actually activate better, faster. I think you can see from the level of the boiler that the water is rising. So I'm about to shut off the machine and let it sit, as I say, from half an hour to more, depending on bed or how much the scale is built up, how thick it is, how much scale there is. So we'll pass on in half an hour or so to show you how to relief of the descale solution from the machine. For the sake of the video, we are assuming that half an hour or so already went by. Now it's time to empty the boiler from the descale solution. The machine is currently still plugged in. We are replacing the container with fresh water and we are releasing and let some of the fresh water to now enter the passages of the heating exchanger. Of course, always keep an eye on your level there. Several ounces just to make sure that you are now clear, and you can see that the descale solution start to come out with the color changes. At this point in time, I'm shutting the machine off, unplug it, and this is now just becoming a drain container. I'm starting to release, you saw that probably, the big chunk of gunk that came out from this boiler. So the first thing I do is to exit to the level so I'm not burning myself. Let's say up to here. At this point in time, I just take the machine after it cools down a few minutes, enough that I can touch it safely. I go in top of a utility sink or a drain tub. I pour all the descaling solution out from the steam valve, again in the loop or not trying to damage any of the finish. If some goes in, just wipe it off right away. Check inside with a flashlight. If it's clean, then it's satisfactory. If it's not, repeat the process. Don't exaggerate with the descaling solution. It's always better to do more session with less descaler than one very aggressive and try to cut short the process. Repeat. Once that's done, introduce fresh water in the boiler, some always manually, then some through the pump in the usual way, and that's how you descale an Elektra Semiautomatica. Thank you for watching.